Hello, welcome to another episode of the Writer Diaries. This is day 5 of this series in which I will be uploading a video every single day for 30 days to talk about my feelings and thoughts and overall struggles of writing my mafia romance novel, which is Project TOD. My name is Tiana, or Tiana, which is with a J, and today's been kind of a day, to be honest with you guys. It's actually been a success in terms of writing. I already have over 800 words written. I think I'm somewhere at like 850. And while writing has actually gone really well today, I haven't really felt like I've been doing that well. I mean, I've kind of just been in my own head all day in terms of my writing and my YouTube stuff. So I guess I'm going through a bit of imposter syndrome, which is pretty typical for pretty much anybody trying to do anything ever. So I'm well aware that, this is just how I happen to be feeling today, and tomorrow I'm sure I'll feel better. But part of this series is to be honest about what it's like being a writer and showing the days when it's not going so well. And so today I've just been feeling very much like I have no idea what I'm doing, even as I'm writing. And I still like what I'm writing, and I think that it's still better than what I had written in the first draft. But for whatever reason today, I've kind of just gone into comparison mode and thinking of, oh my gosh, this person is way better at writing than I am, or I'm never going to be as good of a writer as somebody else, or just, the typical stuff. Like, you just start to doubt your own abilities, even though you're still doing the thing that you want to do. So it's been kind of like a battle in my head today of where I'm still sitting and I'm writing and I'm pushing through it, but then I'm also kind of doubting every single word that I've written down. But from a logical standpoint, like, I do think that it's not that bad. Like, I do think I'm doing a pretty good job, but emotionally I'm just like, no, I can try and I can do it, but it's still not going to be that great. So it's been a little bit of a roller coaster today, and maybe that I just had like a stressful thing I also had to do today, so maybe that's kind of been influencing my mood in the sense of, I had this thing that I've been looking forward to for the last few days, so maybe that's kind of affected the way I feel today. But I'm just going to be honest with you guys. Part of it has been this YouTube series, because I'm not used to filming so much, I'm not used to editing so much and uploading every day, so it's taking up time out of my day every single day. And while I have been actually enjoying this process, it is obviously a little bit draining at times. And then since I've been in comparison mode all day, it's like I'm looking at views and likes and comments, and I found another YouTube channel today that I liked, about, like, it's another writer, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, like, look at this person's views and look at their thumbnails and look at the kind of stuff that they're doing. And then I'm comparing them to like other writer tubers and comparing everybody to myself, and it's kind of just been this not great cycle of just comparison and doubt all day today. But I guess it just happens, right? I mean, it's like when somebody publishes a book and then nobody buys it. I know I'm part of a writing Facebook group, and I see plenty of people post that they've published their book, like self-published on Amazon, for example, and they're not getting any sales, or they get 10 sales in 3 months, So it is pretty demotivating when you're putting your heart and soul into something, whether it's writing, whether it's, making a painting, or you're working really hard at your job for a promotion, and then you feel like no one's really paying attention to that. So that's kind of how I've been feeling today. But despite that, and despite this imposter syndrome that I've been feeling, I'm still happy that I've managed to push myself to write, because I could have just let that take over and prevent me from doing anything. But, this is just another feeling that you have to push through. And if anything, it's when things get really hard and you don't want to do them that it's the most important to do them. And so I'm just, and I'm trying to be rational about it. Like, realistically speaking, what I'm writing, it's certainly not the worst writing out there, and I know that for a fact because I've always been a strong writer. I mean, when I was in high school, for example, or university, and writing essays or reflections or any sort of written work that I had to submit, I was very capable of getting high grades when doing such assignments, whether it was in philosophy, whether it was like a scientific essay or like a scientific review, whether it was, sometimes in high school we'd get like a writing prompt of a picture and we'd have to write like a short story about it. So I know that I'm capable of being a good writer, and so I have that proof behind me. Now it's just, believing in myself and continuing to do what I want to do and not letting these feelings of, just comparison and doubt and disappointment and imposter syndrome hold me back. That's all I wanted to say today. And if you made it this far in the video, comment and let me know how you've been feeling with your writing lately. Do you feel the way I do? You've kind of just been unmotivated, or you've been doubting yourself, or are you thinking that, no, what I'm working on is a masterpiece, which we should all think that we're all working on masterpieces. I think artists and, anybody who's working towards anything. I mean, you'll hear that with like certain athletes, that they have this almost delusional amount of self-confidence to the point where it's almost narcissistic perhaps, but you have to believe in your own ability, because if you don't believe in your own ability, why would anybody else? I hope that your guys' writing projects are going well. I would love to hear all about them. So if you made it this far, leave me a comment, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video diary. If you like this video, you already know what to do, you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate those of you that have been interacting with this series. It really means a lot, and it helps out with the channel. And so thank you for everything that you guys are doing, and I hope you're enjoying it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!